Every time this woman went to see her children, she would first draw the heavy curtains and light a dim oil lamp. Not only that, she gave strict instructions to the servants. Whenever one door was opened, the other must be locked beforehand. The two doors must never stand open at the same time. No music was ever allowed in the house. Silence had to be absolute. Most importantly, whenever the children passed through a room, the curtains had to be drawn shut. Because Nicole's two children suffered from a rare illness, exposure to light could kill them. After these instructions, the three servants officially began their work. But soon after, Nicole discovered something strange. The notice she had written to hire servants had never been sent out by the postman. So how did these three people know there was a position to apply for? When Nicole confronted them, the housekeeper explained that many years ago, they had worked in this very house. They missed those days deeply. And while looking for work, they just happened to pass by. By coincidence, Nicole was hiring at that very moment. Nicole didn't think much of this coincidence and accepted the explanation. But after the housekeeper left, Nicole suddenly heard the sound of a child crying. She thought something had happened to her son and rushed into his room. But he was sitting quietly, reading a book. If it wasn't her son, then surely it must have been her daughter. Nicole hurried into her daughter's room. Strangely, her daughter too was quietly reading. Nicole asked if she had been crying just now. The girl calmly replied that she hadn't. She said it was a boy named Victor who had been crying. Nicole was puzzled, asking quickly who was Victor? Her daughter answered. Victor was the boy who had just moved into the mansion. And not only him, his parents had moved in as well. Nicole forced herself to stay calm and asked why Victor was crying. Her daughter explained that Victor's father was a pianist. She had warned Victor not to play the piano in their house, so he cried. Nicole grew furious, convinced her daughter was lying and making up stories. But the girl refused to back down. She insisted Victor was real, and that he had just left the room. Nicole shouted angrily at her daughter. Every door in this house is locked. Without a key, no one can come or go. And at that very moment the locked door creaked open. Nicole summoned the maid and the housekeeper, accusing them of forgetting to lock the door. The housekeeper hurried to explain they had been outside the whole time. Whatever happened upstairs, it had nothing to do with them. Later that night, Nicole's daughter shook her brother awake, and then, she pointed toward the window.
Why have you opened the curtains? It wasn't me. Who was it then? It was Victor. He's been doing it all night.